Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing this spring look for you guys. I'm also standing in front of the natural light so you get a better view of how it looks. I think I have to move my things around again and get some better lighting because the way I have it, you don't see the tones as nicely. So I just wanted to do the opening so that you could see how the makeup look turned out. And yeah, if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep watching. All right, my lovelies, let's get into it. Let's create a beautiful spring look for a atrocious spring day. We are getting like a snowstorm. It sucks. It sucks. It's the end of April. All our snow had gone. It was like warm, the birds were singing, the grass was showing. We were there, and now we're just getting hit with 2 snowstorms. So by the time I post this, it should be nice out. It should be spring. So let's get into it. I'm gonna go in with the CoverGirl Clean and Fresh Priming Glow Mist. So I just love to use this underneath. It just gives like a radiance, but also helps the products really smooth and blend on the skin nicely. So I just love to start off with a little bit of that. All right, so we're gonna do the steps a little bit different today. I'm gonna start with blush on the cheeks first, and then we're just gonna build everything on from that. So I've been seeing this lately to start with a pigmented blush underneath first, and then everything kind of just blends over top, and it just gives you like a natural kind of glow underneath, natural kind of flush to the cheeks. So I'm going to start off with my blush. I am using the Putty blush from e.l.f. Ooh, it doesn't have the shade on it. I believe it's something Bali. All right, again, I'm gonna go underneath with my contour. So I'm taking my Milk Makeup contour in the shade Blaze. And I'm just gonna kind of pat that in under my cheekbone. Just kind of carve out under my cheeks to add in some more depth. And you can kind of pull on your ear if your skin is aging, and it'll just give you a smoother finish. Just pop that around the perimeter. A little bit under the nose to shorten the distance between our lip and our nose. Outer edges of the jaw. All right, let's go in with our Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Light. And I'm just gonna pop it in the inner corners. The concentration of the product will be there, and then I will blend outwards to diffuse it, but really focusing the concentration of the product on the inner corner where I have the most coolness and like shadows. At this point, you can even give your face another little spritz of the priming mist just to blend the foundation over top as well, and just kind of melt all of the products in together. I'm gonna go in with my Bounce Skin Tint. I have this in the shade Medium 2, so I'm just applying a little bit of it on my hand, and then I'm just gonna pop that on the skin. On my neck. And then I'm gonna blend it out with my BK Beauty 101 brush. All right, blending that out, that looks perfect on the skin, especially in person. Sometimes I don't like going in with blush after I've put on my foundation and everything. Like sometimes it just looks too makeup-y in person. I don't know if that makes sense. As I'm aging, I feel like less is more. Like the brighter the concealer, the darker the contour, the brighter the blush, it just kind of looks a little bit too much. So just doing it like that just gives you this subtle glow to the skin, subtle contour without looking too harsh, and just the foundation over top kind of just blends it all in and kind of just settles down everything, settles down the concealer, and yeah, love the way that looks. So for my eyes, I'm gonna go in with my Celestial Winter palette from e.l.f., which is perfect for today. It feels very wintry, but no, I'm gonna try to make it look more of a spring look. So I'm just gonna use these warm tones and some of the lilac to give us that spring vibe. So first I'm gonna go in with the neutral tone in the palette and a fluffy brush from Mud. I'm just gonna slightly lift my brow and I'm gonna pop that onto the brown bone area. And into the crease. So to add a little bit more depth to the outer corner, I'm going in with the brown shade and this fluffy brush from Prideful. It's a little bit more, like it's not so dense so it won't pick up too much of the product, because I just want just a hint of shadow on the outer corner. So I'm going to put it in the outer corner and in the outer crease, that outer V area. Just adding a little bit more depth to the outer corner. And again, you can lift the eye so you're getting a little bit more smooth blend. Blend it up, around, and outwards. Now you could easily just buy a lilac eyeliner, but I'm gonna just kind of create one using a white eyeliner. This one is from L'Oreal, and I'm just gonna go along my top lash line with it. We're seeing a lot of this spring, just using a colored light pastel eyeliner along the top lash line. And this will give the nice bright base. For your eyeshadow, you can use any color, any pastel color that you want. I'm going to take this tiny little brush from e.l.f. This is a concealer brush, but you could use a little angled brush as well. Whatever tiny little brush you have, I'm going to go in with that matte lilac shade now. And I'm going to follow where I put the eyeliner. And that is looking really pretty along the lash line. It is just like buffing out and just such a pretty lilac shade. And that is my dog snoring. You guys to the window because the ring light is like muting out how pretty the lilac tone looks on the eyes. So I'm going to show you guys in natural light. So I'm not going to curl my lashes because I don't want like the darkness of the lashes, and once you curl it, to kind of take away from that lilac color. And I've kind of just been seeing this too a lot more lately, just really light, natural looking lashes, nothing too heavy and too dark. And I just want to kind of touch the tips of the lashes just to add a little bit of depth to them. But I don't want it to take over and just kind of hide that lilac shade. Like I said, the ring light is kind of taking away from the eyeshadow, but in person it looks really pretty, really soft, and very spring. So for my lips, I just went in with the e.l.f. lipstick in the shade Natural. This has some kind of cool, dusty tone colors to it, and it complements the lilac on my eyes very nicely. So I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna kind of give you guys a full look of the makeup in natural lighting. Look at that beautiful boy. Look at that beautiful boy. He is obsessed with phones now. I showed him a video on YouTube of mice and birds that are videos just for cats. And now whenever anybody has their phone or tablet, he thinks that he gets to watch his shows. So look at that handsome boy. That's you. All right, guys, this is the final look. Looks a lot better in the natural light. Like, it's just a lot more subdued for whatever reason with the ring light, but I love the way it looks, so natural. I'm obsessed with how the blush looks underneath the foundation, and just everything looks really blended and smooth. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys again soon.